Lauren Graham, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
I want to talk to you about, you told me you're going to the Super Bowl this weekend.
I am. I'm actually playing in the Super Bowl.
You are? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Are you a big football fan?
I am a fan of the snacks that go with football.
Okay.
And I'm not a football fan. I will enjoy watching the game. I don't know what to expect. It's going to be crazy.
Have you never been?
No.
It's giant.
Yes.
Massive.
I hear it's big.
Now, why are you going because of your show?
I'm going because of the show. There's a promo, the Z Suite. We're under the sort of Fox umbrella, so there's a promo that's going to run during the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's massive.
It's insane, and so I'll go and be a good, cheerleader for the show.
Tell Taylor I said hi.
I will.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
She's just invited me to so many things. I don't know
I
how
know.
I'm gonna fit them all in.
By the way, you're telling me about your nieces and stuff like that. Do they think you're a cool aunt?
I'm not sure. Well, I have nieces and nephews, but one in particular lives here in New York, and she's just at that age, she's like 4.5, where she's starting to wonder why people say hi to me and why they want a photo sometimes. And like, I'm torn between, I want to protect her from all of that, but also for her right now, I'm just like a toy delivery system. Like, I just exist for her to like, I love it so much, but I did have a chance this summer. I was doing a book signing, and I thought, oh, this could be a good like medium. It's not quite glitzy as an acting thing, but so I was signing books all day, and she would come over to the table and like stare at me, and I thought, like, what is she, and I was like, do you want to come back behind here? And I'm just signing all these books. And then we all got in the car after, and she looked really thoughtful. My sister said, did you enjoy coming to Lolly's work? And she calls me Lolly, and she said, I did. And my sister said, do you know what Lolly does for a living? And she said, yes. And we said, what? And she said, coloring.
Yeah. Give me a bug. I can color this one. I can color that one. You're a really good colorer.
And I thought,
that's a great job.
If only. I know. I wish that was a
great job.
Yeah.
Can you believe Gilmore Girls 25 years? 25 years? It doesn't feel like 25 years.
It doesn't feel like 25 years at all, and it's just something I'm super grateful for, and it's also just kind of strange that new generations keep finding it.
I mean, it was a slam dunk. I mean,
Yeah.
top to bottom, but I mean, now with streaming and everything, a whole new slew of fans love Gilmore Girls. And I even find if it comes on, I'll rewatch it again. And I just go, I have to.
Really?
Yes.
That's so sweet.
I'm the biggest fan. Are you kidding me?
Really?
Yeah, I love you. Yeah.
I'm a huge SNL fan, like obsessed beyond. I've read every SNL thing. I can't wait for the 50th.
Oh, it's going to be good.
It's going to be real good.
Oh, get ready. Yeah. That's going to be nuts. But nice try to get it off you. Let's talk about Gilmore Girls. You had this thing come out, I think it was 10 years ago, where it was like 4-episode thing and everyone went nuts.
Yeah.
People loved it. I loved it too. Would you ever come back and do another one?
I would, yes. I always say yes because it's the best part I ever had, and I love doing it. And
you're so great at it.
Thank you so much. I think it was a really wonderful. Oh my God, thank you. It's just that thing where it was the perfect material at the perfect time with the perfect writer, and it just means so much to me. I will say can be strange at times because on the one hand, some people are starting to say, like, you raised me. And I'm like, I hope there were other adults involved. And then on the other hand, people are like, oh, I just have the show on in the background. It puts my dog to sleep. We're not even listening anymore. It's just on
it is like
background
chicken
music.
soup for the soul.
Yes,
I mean, I do love it. You actually reunited Lorelai and Luke with Scott Patterson.
Yeah.
Great. I mean, when this came out, it was a great Walmart commercial. When you get back on the set and you're doing this,
so wild.
Is it like going back? You're like, I remember all
yes.
this.
Well, there are all kinds of things where like the door doesn't really close. It's on this weird hinge so that it doesn't make noise. So you have to like close it yourself. And then they said, they said, oh, shouldn't you be surprised when you see Kirk, the character Kirk played by Sean Gunn? He's the Walmart delivery man. And I said, no, Lorelai wouldn't be surprised because Kirk takes every job in town. And so they were like, oh, right. Like they didn't want to get it wrong. And then they wanted to have some art, like kids art behind Luke, up on the sort of where the menu is. And they were like, what kind of art do you think it would be? art done by a girl or art done by... I was like, no, I can't make any of these decisions. I don't know.
Yeah, oh my God.
Because it was like, it would be my grandchild, it would be Rory's kids' art up in Luke's, and it scares me. I'm scared. I'm scared of the people.
The attention to detail. No, the fans are with you.
Yes,
whatever.
but I just don't want to make a decision that my boss wouldn't make, or that, you know...
Do it the right way.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I'd love to see it. We would all love to see it if you guys ever came back.
Thank you.
Obviously. Amy Sherman-Palladino, come on. But let's talk about your new series.
Yeah.
It's called The Z Suite. It's a comedy.
Yeah.
When you first heard about this show, did you go, that's it, I'm in, let's jump in?
Well, there were a lot of things about it that I liked, but I was traveling, I was in a hotel lobby, and my agent called, and I didn't understand what he exactly said, and he starts to describe it, and I was like, wait a minute. It's the Disease Suite? That's a terrible name for a show.
Yeah.
And like,
Z-Suite.
is it a medical comedy? He was like, no, the Z Suite. And so it was incredibly fun to work on. It's kind of a war between these generations. I'm the boss who gets toppled and canceled and has to kind of fight my way back. But you know, the last real show I did for a long time was Parenthood, where I would cry. Thank you. There was a lot of like, you know, emotional crying at work. And so it was just really fun. I started in a half hour. It was really fun to just laugh a lot all day.
And just have fun. So it's you actually got a picture of you in Times Square.
Oh, yeah. I did this yesterday.
Yeah. This is a billboard of the Z Suite in Times Square. And
That's me.
That's you. It's a big deal.
It was a really big deal. I was so excited. I walked up there, but it's a very hard photo to take without feeling like a total jerk. Like, I'm just like this, which, okay, but I was there for a long time, because this cycles through with, like, an ad for a Harrison Ford movie, sunglasses.
Oh, my God.
And so I was standing there.
If you don't get it, you're like, oh, no, I got to wait for the whole thing to go through.
I had to wait for the whole thing. And
so how long did this photo take?
It took like 30 minutes. But
there you go, half hour.
Finally, I found a good corner, and I'm like this, but I'm filming behind me. You guys probably know how selfies work. And there's like a hot dog vendor right here, and finally he starts getting like paranoid. And I felt so bad, but I was like, I cannot move from this spot. And he goes, lady, have you never seen a man cook a hot dog before? And I was like, sorry, I just like,
Can't say that,
new in town. Do you toast the buns? Like, I was just like trying to, you know.
Oh my God. I want to show a clip. Here's Lauren Graham in the Z Suite. Take a look at this.
Okay, today we are here to work on the Boppenberger campaign for the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, finally!
Yeah. No.
Sorry, Monica, continue.
This is massive exposure and could land us a Super Advo Award.
You guys, don't get me wrong. Social media is cool and all, but this is like my dream, you know? This is what I went to school for, to be working on campaigns and pitching.
We don't need an autobiography.
Okay, we are going to be working on this campaign nonstop for the next 6 months.
Gosh.
Yeah, me too. I'm solo, Pauline. We're not into commitment.
No is not an option. Okay, let's start simply. What is it that people your age like to do besides correct others?
Lauren Graham, everybody. The Z Suite premieres this Thursday on Tubi. Lauren Graham. Japanese Breakfast performs after the break. Stick around, everybody.